I'm Trevor, the CEO of the same foundation. The donation we received from Interbet helped us in procuring vital, life-saving medical equipment and PPE for Tygerberg and Groote hospitals in the Western Cape. This was while the Western Cape was the epicenter of the pandemic. If you would like to get in touch or assist us in these projects, you can get hold of us on our website, which is www.samefoundation.org.za, Facebook and Instagram or LinkedIn.
Well, Jackpot 1 will be race number 4. It's over 1,200 meters. It is a maiden plate. Let's have a look at the field. You need to get your bets done by 14:10. The time of recording, we have a few scratchings here that I've taken down. Number 9 is out, 11 is out, 14 is out, and 16 is out at the time of recording. Now, I made my play in the pick 6 and I made my play on the day. I have a lot of respect for number 8, Rock and Roll Girl, Robbie Hill's runner, who's been off since August, so she's been off for 2.5 months. She looked to be improving, coming along the right way. They've engaged the services of Richard Fourie, Smith and Wenson coming out to win from that form line. They've been subsequent winners in Arbitrator and Paris Pike. That's that run behind Stanley Park. But I mentioned I've made my play, and I made my play in a big way here. The filly, number 8, she'll get a 6 allowance as well. So what she carries, 56.5 on her back. But I really like the look of Wendy Whitehead's runner. Firstly, compliments to Wendy Whitehead, the way she's got a string going, the way her horses are running, and the results are clear to see. And I think this horse called Rugga Bugger, who you could say, slipped under the radar, maybe surprised the connections and the stable first time out, because drifted out to around 12.5 to 1 on debut over 1,000 meters at Greyville. Now, that is the key for me. I know the horse is drawn deep, but the fact is he made his debut at Hollywoodbets Greyville, so the change of meeting wouldn't be a concern for the yard. And if you pull out that replay, you'll see he wasn't hustled and bustled in the early part of the race. He was just given a nice educational run by Calvin Habib, jumped out, set towards the back of the field. And then Calvin was just asking him to get his mind on the job when they turn into the straight. And you would see over the final 300 meters that he was gaining. And he was gaining nicely behind a horse that won on debut called Tribute to You, who we'll see later on the card from the stable of Alison Wright. I say later on the card, it comes up in race number 5, Tribute to You, who is a 5-1 shot there in race number 5. Now, this horse was finishing best of the rest and finished in the quickest time. Now, we'll have to see if he takes his place, because it is a wide draw, but this field is going to be narrowed down with further scratchings. At the time of recording, I mentioned the 4 scratchings, numbers 9, 11, 14, and 16. We'll see how many more, will not take their place at Hollywoodbets Greyville on Sunday as well. But the fact is, Ice Kingdom, Paul Lafferty's runner, came through to enhance that form line the other day, winning very well, winning easily. And I just feel, these horses that race first time out and they show something and they're unfancied in the betting, it's just done on natural ability. And I think now that this horse has had that one run, which would have brought him on a ton, and I'm hoping that he's just more alert out the gates. I think if he is, with that experience on race day, on debut, he's the type of horse that I think will be very, very hard to oppose. They're betting 3-1 the pair, 8 the filly, Rock and Roll Girl, and number 12, Rugga Bugger. So the bookmakers can't split them at the time of recording, but I think Rugga Bugger, come race time, is going to shorten, because that 3-1 for me looks generous odds. I'm going to take a stance and say he's the best bet on the card. He's a banker in everything.
My name is Beston. I live in Cape Town. Also, I do delivery. Interbet helped me to realize my dreams. Now I have my own delivery vehicle, and I'm able to do the removal in and around Cape Town.